the sun. Won't you miss me, staying on this side of the sea?
It's just like, for example, I told you 10 people in a country, maybe some small country or some small province, who practice diligently, virtuously, spiritually, then that area will never know destruction. It's not that they do anything. It's just that their aura, their mission is like that.
Understand.
It will help without people even seeing anything. Just like somebody evil who looks like he doesn't do anything, but he influences the whole world into darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Master.
People don't see much. Like Biden is spilling darkness into the world, but nobody sees it. Not many.
Yes, Master.
Only some clairvoyance people can see it. Even physically speaking, Trump has made peace among many nations.
Right.
Yes, Master.
So that's good enough evidence already.
Yes.
That's right, Master.
But he can do more by just being there.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
By just being in the position of controlling power, he would bring more peace to the world. Oh.
Recently, Trump received a media interview, and he mentioned that we should not be frightened by Putin threatening using nuclear. He said, U.S., we have much more. So actually, we should not be afraid of Putin.
Of course not.
Yes.
I said the same not long ago.
Yeah.
I think they're dealing with him incorrectly. I think what they're saying, it's almost like they're speaking with fear, and they don't understand. We have one weapon alone that would destroy everything.
And many other things he said, I forgot, but it's good. I told you already. But heaven is helping Ukraine.
Right.
Yes, Master.
Otherwise, what do you think? Even before the West was helping them, they already defeated Russia everywhere with their, homemade weapons even.
That's right, Master.
And they even sank the most important warship of Russia, the Moskva, sank it to the bottom of the sea.
Yes.
And that one is irreplaceable for Russia. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine that. And they sunk it with their homemade weapons. The Neptune made in Ukraine. Yeah, imagine that.
Wow.
And remember the lightning that destroyed many of the Russian tanks that were coming to kill them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
In the dark night, they were holding their positions. A lot of Russian Federation tanks and machines coming at them. And he picks up his phone and he calls his father. He says, Dad, you have to pray right now. We're in a situation. So his father, he rings other members of the church. They start praying. And then later, son gives a phone call and he says, there's some miracle happen. It looked like some spaceship, like there was like an attack from the spaceship. There was some kind of a lightning was starting shooting from the sky, and like sparks were like spreading everywhere. And then on the morning they've discovered that the whole machinery was destroyed. So they, like all of those soldiers, they thought maybe it was done by some kind of a weapon that we didn't know about, or it was just God's intervention.
And the weather seems to be to the advantage of Ukraine. The weather is like heavy rain, and just sort of deter the Russian armored vehicle to move.
Many things. Of course, it's not complete, but humans' karma also. Otherwise, heaven was really helping. You can see that.
Yes, Master.
Yeah.
How can Ukraine, such a small country compared to that giant Russia, how can they defeat them?
Right. Yes, Master.
Long before the West even moved anything.
Yes.
Yes.
So now they wake up. They saw that Russia is at their door already. So they begin to scramble to help Ukraine. Because Ukraine is fighting also for them, like a front line.
Yes.
Yes, true.
And also they saw that Ukraine was so brave, so courageous, they felt ashamed.
Yes.
I would be ashamed if I were them. I told you already before, yeah?
Right.
Right, Master.
Otherwise, they should all go home and plant vegetables to eat by themselves. Just some of the big mouths would say, oh, blah, 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 this. Because if they're in the leadership, they will never be short of anything.
Yes.
Master.
Even if people in Ukraine are hungry, starving in the bunker, or people in Europe don't have enough food because the Ukraine war, stop exporting food to them or to Brazil or to China, whatever. All the ordinary people suffer.
Yes.
They don't suffer, so they can talk big mouth.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Like Merkel, for example, shameless and remorseless. There was the president of Germany who wanted to come to Kiev, and they refused him.
Yeah, that's right.
They accepted every other leader except Germany's president, because it's been long ago already that he's pro-Russia. But never mind, he was wrong, but now if he wants to come to you, that means he knew he's wrong already.
Yes.
So I think Kiev should have forgiven him and welcomed him. They rejected, because many things that he wrote before harmed Ukraine and were pro-Russia. I cannot tell you details, but it was something like that he did.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
But now if he has forgotten his mistake, or he already knows he was wrong and he wanted to go to Kiev, that means he awakened already.
Yes, Master.
And maybe he's sorry, and his trip to Kiev should be like an apology.
Yes, Master.
So the Ukrainian people should be more gracious and accepted him. You need more friends now than enemies. He's even better than Merkel, no?
Yes, Master.
People can make mistakes in different circumstances, but later circumstances change and they know their mistakes and they apologize in different ways, then we should be able to forgive them.
Right.
Yes, Master.
If I were Kiev, I would have forgiven him and pointed to his wrongs, but accepted him. Then he changed,
Yes.
because he already changed. But that is a big humiliation. Germany is big in Europe,
Yes, Master.
Yes.
almost like leading European countries, European Union. And they got refused. Even Pelosi got to see Zelensky. But the president of Germany was outside of the door, outside of the closed door. That's quite a humiliation. But they have the right to refuse him.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
It's just what I'm saying is, in our spiritual way of life, if people repent, we forgive.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what it is. It's difficult for men to say, I'm sorry, no? But if he wanted to come to your country and visit together with others who support you, that means he's also supporting you.
Yes.
Sure.
And he's sorry.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
So Kiev should have received him. It's still not too late. Can still do it. All right. Anything else?
That's all the news, Master, we have.
It's good. That's all the news also that I have. Okay. Then we call it a day, no?
Oh, Master, please
Yeah.
tell us about one planet.
One planet?
Yes.
What planet?
You said you were going to tell us about one planet.
Oh, God. Let me think if I still can. How long have we talked already?
1 hour and 27 minutes.
That's not too long. It's just I'm not always well.
Oh.
Let me see how much more energy I have. One moment. But I feel a little better than in the beginning. In the beginning of our talk, it was a little difficult for me. I feel a little bit better now.
That's good to hear, Master.
Yeah, one moment. I don't know if I should push it.
Yes, Master.
I think next time.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
I promise I will. Just remind me next time the first thing.
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Don't give me all the good news, bad news, and complain, and then I forget. Or maybe the time is up, and then I'm too tired. Next time,
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
in a few days. This conference, there's nothing very much urgent, no? So maybe you do what you can for the line news. No need so much pressure. That's why I said
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Yes, Master.
I still don't have a lot of energy. Because you tell a story, you must have some energy to imbibe in it in order to make it lively and have some benefit.
Yes, Master.
Understand.
I'm depleted right now. Not just now, but before already. It's just that I felt like I needed to talk to you. So I had to. I forced myself. But I think I should not push my luck.
Thank you,
Yes,
Master.
Master. Thank you.
I need some more energy to continue to work with the documents.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Yes.
Next time I will. I promise.
Yes,
Okay, Master.
Thank you.
I even wanted to read you a story. You know that, right?
Yes.
It's already on my table. I don't think I have enough energy right now.
That's okay, yes, Master.
We hope you feel better soon, Master.
Sure. Will do. Will be. It's just the ebb and flow. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down, depends on the works. Karma. Also disciples, karma, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Thank you then. God bless, God love, and I love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
Master.
very much.
Thank you for hanging tough in there. I'm proud of you. Really. Ciao.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you,
Master.
When I see you, my only one, won't someone tell me if you ever return?